School Board, I thank you for your time to put together these schools we go to learn. I thank you for hiring the staff that has helped us get our education we have today. The same staff that helps us get to our goals, whatever they may be. Your time and effort to help our education is appreciated. However, I do not agree with having to come to school every day to get our education. I feel the urge to speak now because students deserve to see the other option of achieving their education. The way of gaining education at home. Studies have proven that homeschoolers are on the average meeting or exceeding the 80th percentile in standardized test scores. So why not have the homeschooling option available and open to all students? I believe that being able to gain education at home is the best and easiest way for students to learn. Many people say homeschooling is only available to the wealthy, but the average annual family income of homeschooled kids is less than $35,000 annually. Another advantage of homeschooling is homeschooled families save governments more than $16 billion in educational expenses. So why is homeschooling not encouraged by the government? Either the school board opens this option up for students, or we will never find out just exactly how great of an impact homeschooling really does have. Not only do homeschooling kids learn at home, but they learn at the community at large as well. I have tried bringing this argument up with the board, but still nothing has changed. Without having all students try this option, when will we see the differences getting education from at home has compared to at school? There are many advantages in homeschooling that they bring to students. One of the best advantages is the schedule is based around the student himself. Being a student myself, I think that this is the best for other students. Students will no longer have to have that dreaded morning of going to school or worry about being late, or school projects, or having to complete homework, which every student dreads. I think that students would really enjoy the advantage of this, so I believe that the school board needs to bring this to attention if they really do want the best for their kids. Students' rate at which they learn will truly be brought up, and their education will work around that. This suits students best compared to having to learn at everyone else's rate in the classroom. Why do many parents fail to choose this option when the results are clear? Primarily because they are influenced by the myths created toward this alternative. You may argue that kids that are homeschooled are not prepared for the real world, but in the real world, personal choices have to be made all the time, and it's up to students themselves to prepare themselves, not the school. The reason I feel that I need to argue is because homeschooling has great advantages that should not be forgotten. By being homeschooled, we won't miss out on anything in school. Friends will still be there, you just won't see them every day. None of the education you get in class would be missed out on. There have been many people who have been homeschooled and been successful. President Woodrow Wilson, inventor Thomas Edison, artist Andrew Wyeth, author Pearl Buck, and the founding fathers were all taught at home. I believe that students who take the homeschooling option will be successful, which is why it's important for the school board to influence it. It's a more comfortable way for students to get their education. This level of comfort will help students' motivation to actually be more focused and able to learn better. It eliminates the distractions in class. Learning in an environment where you feel most comfortable at will help your knowledge. All students should be homeschooled during high school. It's time for students to realize they need to break away from what's told best and do what they believe is truly best. The choice is ours: a more comfortable education or the same basic routine every day.